So a lot of times you get kind of focused in as like the niche comic book creator, because a lot of them do so heavily in like Latin representation. So it's a little hard to get any kind of editor to read your work when they think you're a smaller market. So what I want to show is that it's not just comics for Latinos, it's comics for everybody, and that Latinos can be represented in media that way. I'm John Avina of Avina Comics. I am a comic book writer from Chicago. So my mom was a mariachi singer when I was growing up, so we would spend time at these bars where they would have like statues of Dia de los Muertos, or like the Aztec guy carrying the dead princess. And I always wanted to know more about it, but there was never anything like that in pop culture. It was always focused heavily on like Greek or Norse mythology. So I started to look into it myself, and then I started to write comics based on all that too. So we have different books. We have Lockjaw and Pistolero, which is a story about a mariachi singer that fights monsters using a silver string guitar. And then we have Lucha Forever, which is a story about a lucha wrestler trying to improve his family life, but just when he's ready to give up, there's a giant alien invasion, now he has to save the world. And we have Cinema Muerte, which is like Evil Dead meets Clerks, about a group of young filmmakers that find a Book of the Dead and accidentally start the apocalypse. So I am Mexican American. I am from Chicago. I started off in film, so I went to school on filmmaking, and then after the pandemic, I wanted to tell those stories, and comics was kind of my way in to do so. So I love it when someone gets excited when they see like the lucha or they see the mariachi stuff, and they're like, oh, that's like representative of me, because that's the whole point, is for people to see themselves in these roles and not just as like the villain characters or a character that was once something and is now Hispanic. It's to be Latino through and through. So the next project we have is called The Priest and the Luchador, and it's the story about two brothers. One's a priest, one's a luchador, and the priest is kind of down and out. He has a little bit of a gambling problem, so he goes to his brother, the luchador, to borrow money, because the brother just won like a big title belt, and when he goes, he finds that his brother's dead, so he takes on the mask to find who the killer is. So we are on all socials at Avina Comics. We do have a free Patreon where I teach people how to make comic books. So they can sign up. I'll show them how to do it. If they want to spend some one-on-one time talking about comics, there are paid tiers where they can do that. But on all socials at Avina Comics.